minutes pay, but I'm letting loose tonight. I think I'm gonna rise up, riding high. Ain't nothing gonna hold me back. Now I'm on the move, got nothing to lose. Like a freight train off the tracks. Come on up the mountain.
Oh, okay.
But no, it doesn't have to be today.
Oh, okay.
But, okay.
Yeah.
All right, so we finished up the whole entire wood structure for the platform yesterday. So 2 pieces of plywood here. We've got a piece of plywood here in the middle. It's gonna be rubber on the sides. So we just picked up the rubber mat right here. So we got to cut 2 2-foot by 4-foot pieces for here that we're gonna actually glue onto the frame we have right now for the platform. So it's like nearly complete, but we just gotta throw these on there and then it's good to go. So let's do this, cut these, and then glue them on there.
The mountain, set yourself free. Come on up the mountain, boy, listen to me. Come on up the mountain, set yourself free. Come on up the mountain, boy, listen to me. I drift on the old Coe, snaking down through Cherokee. Wash my soul in the river, and that water's gonna set me free. It's time to rise up, riding high. Ain't nothing gonna hold me back. Now I'm on the move, got nothing to lose.
Alright guys, so ever since I have been building this thing, showing it on Instagram and everything, this deadlift platform, been getting tons of messages, DMs, about how I'm building it, what I'm using to build it, all that kind of stuff. So I'm just gonna quickly explain through what I used, how I built it. There's tons of videos on YouTube that explain like step-by-step how to build the deadlift platform, whatever it may be. But this isn't gonna be like a step-by-step video. I'm literally just gonna explain to you how I made the platform in the first place, how much I spent on it, all the good stuff. So I kind of wrote it out right here, exactly how much I spent, what I got. So I got 2 pieces of plywood sheathing. So this was relatively inexpensive. We got, each piece was $27.57. So 2 of those pieces got 1 top piece of plywood. So this nice sanded piece on top. It was already pre-sanded, birch. It looked a lot nicer. So overall, I was like, okay, I'm gonna get a better, nicer looking piece of plywood for the top of it. So I spent a little bit more on that, which you probably don't have to do. I just mostly did that because now maybe I could put like a logo on top of it. It's already, like I said, it's got some grip because it's already nice and sanded down. Overall, like I said, it looks much nicer. So I spent a little bit more on that. So that piece I spent about $50 on. Right here, I can only find it for $45.38, but I'm pretty sure it was right around $50. Got the rubber horse stall mats next, which was like basically the rubber for the sides of it. So we got a 4-foot by 6-foot, 3/4 inch mat from Tractor Supply Company. So it's pretty thick, it's pretty durable. In the description, it literally says people use them in gyms and stuff like that. So I'm sure they used all the time in gyms. So that's really good. I was $37.99 for that. 2 pounds of 1 1/4 inch screws. So I don't think you need all that, but we put a ton of screws in the bottom of this thing. So we basically like flipped it over and started from the bottom, drilled holes in it about every 8 to 9 inches. So going down the width of it, 4 feet and all 8 feet, we drilled a hole basically every 8 to 9 inches, like I said. But it ended up being, you know, a good amount of holes. So we need a lot of screws, so I got a good amount of screws. Don't think I needed all of them. 2 of these silicone adhesives. It was called Power Grab adhesive. I got 2 of those. That was $13.32. That was to glue down the rubber mats. We didn't do any drilling into the rubber mats at all. So in total, that was $160.71 before tax. So with tax was probably $173 or something like that total, but $160.71 before tax. And that was the full build. I just went ahead and looked up the cheapest option you could probably possibly do, and I found at Home Depot some plywood sheathing for $23.58 per sheet. So again, 4-foot by 8-foot, 3/4 inch thickness. So you can just get 3 of those, and then go ahead and get yourself a rubber horse stall mat, a couple screws. You get some adhesive for the rubber mats again, and then you're good to go. It just, like I said, I wanted that nicer look with the sanded top to it, and yeah. So that's the cheapest option, and I totaled that out to be about $126.49. So realistically, you can make yourself a solid deadlift platform for $126 before tax. So I started by drilling pilot holes every 8 to 9 inches in the entire thing. So we drilled a countersink hole in all of them so that the screw head would fit in perfectly. So we countersinked them, drilled it all the way through on all those holes, and then when we came down here, what we did was we started off, so that nice piece of plywood that I got, the top piece, it's a 4 foot by 8 foot, so we cut that in half, so we get a 4 by 4. So a 4 foot by 4 foot piece, went ahead and just threw that on the ground, and then put a piece of plywood on top. And then with all those holes, we screwed that all into the top piece. Like I said, we started with the whole thing flipped over. So we start with that 4 foot by 4 foot piece on the ground, put the plywood on top, drilled that in, screwed those in, and then we put the next piece of plywood on top of that, and then we screwed all of those ones in, then flipped it over, and then you're nearly complete. You've got like your whole wooden skeleton of the platform. So then we took our 4 foot by 6 foot rubber horse stall mat, we took that, cut that into 2 foot by 4 foot pieces, so you just have to take 2 different sections, just use some like box cutters, just cut along a straight edge and cut 2 pieces of 2 foot by 4 foot, took those, put some of that silicone adhesive on there, and then glued them down, set a whole bunch of weights on it, let it cure overnight for like 24 hours, took them off, and we're good to go. So that was like the final finished product. Like I said, I think that was the most effective way to do it, was like starting with it flipped over from the bottom. That way you don't have any screws showing through the top at all. And even when you have the rubber mats in there, we just glued them down so there's no screws or anything. You're not dropping the weights and hitting screws or anything. And it just overall looks better with this appearance. So that's how we generally made it. Like I said, cost me $160.71 to make the entire thing. So it was not bad. If you look online, you can find these things like a complete deadlift platform for like $500 or more, even like up to like $1,000, stuff like that. So just go to Home Depot, go to Tractor Supply, and get a couple of those things. You'll be good to go. Get some plywood, get some rubber horse stall mats, and that's all you need. So platform is 100% complete. We let the glue dry overnight, put a whole bunch of weights on top of it to kind of hold it down. Give the deadlift platform its proper initiation. So we're here with Houston, if you remember this guy from school. Kyle's back, and been some deadlifts today, all 3 of us. So we have more than 570 now. We technically have 660 pounds of weight. We've got a nice little 565 in the bar. Hit this for 2. Move the weight up from there and keep going with it, man. So excited. This thing looks awesome. So we can even eventually put, like I said, like put like a logo on here or something. Looks awesome. So that's what we're rocking with right now. So let's get these deadlifts.
Hold on, I can join. Here we go.
Get over here.
You do these ones first. Used to be in a circus or what?
Might as well.
Used to be in a circus?
What, you used to ride the gorillas?
You think I'm a strong man? That's what I was there for. I lift heavy things and surprise the crowd.
Pretty good. I like that.
Yep, up! Yes! Woo!
Pretty good, actually.
Oh my god,
I guess
yeah.
it's the same thing as the last one, but that's good, that's good. So we'll do 15 for 2 or something? Is that acceptable?
That's very acceptable.
That's a big jump. It's like RPE 9, so that was the RPE 8. That's pretty accurate. Come on. Come on, get up!
Attaboy.
Sir! How are we feeling today?
I have no clue what's going on.
I think
don't know
you
what's
struggle to get one off the ground a little bit there.
Dude.
You want some back slaps, dude?
I'm good, bro.
He never wants to slaps, dude. Come on, big brother. Get it.
That was slow.
That was heavy, man. Let's go! Yep.
That's so much easier, come on. That's 40 pounds. Which is 1 inch above our chest, but it's like 2 inches above. It's not like as accurate as it should be. Everything we got here, come on. Come on! Get up! Get up! Up, up, up! Yes! Woo! Oh my god.
Attaboy. Oh. past that sticky point.
It is right past the stick.
That's sticky.
That's tight. Up. Oh, that's so easy.
It's on bangs, dude.
You better. In this world, when it swings, when it swirls, when it whirls, when it twirls, two little beautiful girls.
I don't think you can really dance.
The more back pass on me.
People tryna say I'm only enemy. Got a cold with my dogs, can't get in between. I can give them life, no more energy. Amen, amen. Spent about 60 on the time, I can't even lie.
Go sets of 8 on that. Man, I've never done sets of 8 on 60s, I don't think. Back in senior year of high school, I thought I was huge doing the 50s for sets of 8. Doing 60s for sets of 8 now, that's progress. Took me 2.5 years, but 60s, I mean, that might be my new standard now. Okay, so we're gonna wrap up the video right there. As you guys can tell, currently editing of the video. It's almost 1 a.m. right now, and finishing up this video, trying to get up tomorrow. But yeah, as you know, I'm excited to have this deadlift platform because I've always liked working on the home gym. You guys, if you guys watched me for a while, I literally worked out in the home gym like my first 4 to 5 years that I lifted weights like consistently. That's kind of how I built myself up, was using the home gym. So it's cool to add something else in there that I can use every single day, not have to worry about dropping the deadlifts with a lot of weight. So we have that. It's all good to go. If you guys want to try that out, definitely try that. Try building one. It wasn't hard at all. It took 3 hours total to make. Looks super nice. You can put a logo on it if you want. Make it look nice. But anyways, yeah, it sounds like this whole quarantine thing is going to be going on for a while. So if you guys want to give me some suggestions of some videos I should make and stuff like that while we're doing this whole quarantine thing, if you guys want to see, you know, more home workouts, more additions to the home gym and stuff, or if you guys want to see body weight workouts, you know, that people are doing and stuff like that, the body weight home workouts with no weights, dumbbell workouts, all that kind of stuff. Just let me know what you guys kind of want to see, because it's a little bit more limited now, obviously, but I also do have like more time to make videos and stuff like that, especially since I have school at home right now. We still go outside and stuff and obviously do things like that, go play basketball and stuff. But yeah, just let me know what you guys are thinking for suggestions. I would appreciate that 100%, because we're going to be freaking quarantined for a while, it sounds like. So yeah, let's just make it through this thing. Let's you know, everyone stay safe, and appreciate all the support as always. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and we'll be seeing you guys in the next video.
Rockin' with the people who been following me when I never thought it would've happened, and I never got love. Now they wanna piggyback on everything I got. I never knew one from the bottom, but now I've had enough. Please stay away, find a new hobby, cause you've been too close.